Hey, what's going on? So today I wanted to talk about a really big mistake. This mistake is really big and it's probably costing you almost all of your engagement on TikTok or on social media in general.
Jerry, get to the point!
Exactly. If you aren't already huge and have a fairly large fan base like Duolingo, C4 Energy, Nike, and people like that, people aren't gonna sit around and wait for you to show them something valuable. And here's a fun fact about relationships that I learned from Alex Hormozi's content. He's a G, really dope guy. In a relationship, whether it be friendships, romantics, or otherwise, the more positive reinforcement somebody receives as a result of being a friend with you, the longer they're willing to wait for the next positive reinforcement. So if you say something nice and that is a positive reinforcement, depending on the grandeur and how much it means to the other person, they're willing to wait longer for that next one to happen. It's kind of a weird crash course in relationships that we're not gonna go down right now. But from my personal experience, that's why a lot of friendships end, because a lot of them weren't providing like enough value, and I felt like every time I was with them, there was just this weird off balance of like I felt drained where they felt energized, and it's not a great balance. That's at least how it went for me. Not sure how it happens for you, but regardless, not the point. The social media world, unfortunately, is almost exactly the same. The more connected that people are with you, the more you show up for them and the more connected they feel to your overall brand, person, whatever, the more likely they are to sit around and wait for a longer desired outcome or positive reinforcement towards the end or middle or however long the video is of your piece of content. Unfortunately, when you're early, this also works against you. Because when nobody knows who you are, they're not gonna sit around and wait for that positive reinforcement because they don't know who you are. And if you're not valuable to them, why would they care? So you have to get to the point and you have to do it very fast. I'm mostly talking about short form content, although getting to the point in YouTube videos is also beneficial, but I've already gone on a few tangents here, so whatever. Here are a few things you can do to actually improve on this and execute in your next piece of content. Avoid really long tangents unless they are hyper relevant to what you're talking about. 2, avoid long ass intros in your content. With YouTube, you have a little bit more leniency. But on platforms like TikTok and Instagram, where the video content is usually 90 seconds and less, using a 23-second intro to introduce yourself, who you are, what you do, and what the topic of the video is about is an absolute waste of time, and it's going to crush your video metrics, and not in a good way. So let me give you 2 examples really quick. And assuming you're watching this video on TikTok where you're scrolling, getting, scrolling, getting, scrolling, getting, scrolling, getting, which one of these videos do you think you'd be more likely to stop scrolling on and watch all the way through just from the intro? Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Che, and today I'm gonna be talking to you guys about what coffee roasts are best for household brewing. I've been a massive fan of coffee for a really long time, and I wanted to share with you some of my favorite roasts, brewing methods, etc. for when I'm at home. I'm gonna be talking about all the different roasts that I've had, all the different roasts that I've tried, my top 5 brewing methods and the things that I love about them, and all the history of all the coffees that I've had leading up to this point. Or would you rather watch this video? Again, speaking about TikTok, that intro may have been good for YouTube, but just for TikTok, try this one. Let's talk coffee. Where is it made? What coffee is best? Well, I've tried a few, and here's what I've found. And then you can go down and immediately start talking facts and start educating people. Probably gonna have a better success rate with that video on TikTok versus the last one. Personally, when I'm starting out, I like to try to attack this from 2 different angles. The first one is, how can I be ridiculously funny and get as many people laughing as possible? Or 2, how can I be as informative as possible to provide endless value to people to then start to build up a level of authority? That's the word. Especially when you're first starting out, most of your content should probably be more surface level stuff to try to get as many eyeballs on you as possible, with maybe between 10 and 30% of your content tailor-made to go much deeper so that the people that really want to learn and are interested in learning or already care about you from the surface level content and want to go deeper, that is where that content will go. So that's about it. Just how to get to the point a little bit faster, especially in your short form content. Figure out what hook you have and how to make it shorter and more enticing. That way your viewership increases. Hope this helps. Let me know if it does in the comments below. Drop a like on the video if this provided value. It really does make a difference. And I will see you guys in the next video.